Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I'm a bit tired today. So, I'll be working on her, and then I will be going forward. As always. And I'll most likely be quiet. But if you do have any comments... I do want to get rid of that, though. And... there we go. Alright, here we are. It's just been a long day for me. Tomorrow's not going to be any better. I already know that from the start. And this isn't speed painting for other reasons. I know people like to do speed painting, but... I never got into that. I thought it was a nice concept, though. It just never suited my fancy. And the reason why I'm not being too careful right now is I go back over it and fix the fix the color before I finalize it. But this just makes it easier. Put on the base color and then build up from there. And the reason why I'm not filling it all in is there's really no point. Anything underneath is not going to show. But on certain paintings, drawings, and such, they do need underneath stuff. But like anything, dreams spiral up and down. And the thing is, I would love to draw and do things for people for a living. The only problem is you need a lot of connections just to get to that point. It kind of makes no sense to have so many connections for it. Just trying to deal with the pauses of each and every bit of my machine as well. I am one of those who is very fortunate. And I know I've said this multiple times throughout multiple streams of mine. But I'm one of the more fortunate people because I still have family that will help me out in times of need. And to be truthful on this, there have been many times of death that just go through my mind. It's not as bad as it was before, but it was pretty bad. There's always some force that says, keep going. Yeah. I'm not at the end of my ropes, luckily. But it still hurts. But the thing is, throughout my whole life, I've been pushing many people away. Mostly because I lose trust within a lot of people. But also, I don't want them to see me vulnerable, is more of what is actually happening. And technically, people do use YouTube as therapy. Even though it's not technically therapy. But to change my life the way I want it. And let me tell you, the reason why I started this was because I was unhappy with my work style. It was suffocating. It was as if I was in another cage. I already feel like I'm in a cage all my life. One of my parents just gate blocked me multiple times in multiple different ways, and also saying, you can't do that. You can't do that. kind of puts you down when someone keeps on saying that. Had one that supported all my crazy ventures, of course. Without those sort of risks, I wouldn't be doing this today. And there are so many people out there that are like me, that are in worse situations where they don't have help from anybody or anyone. But the thing is, I still feel like I'm in a cage of some sort. No matter where I go, money is a cage in one way. The way that they have everybody's life as it is, it's one huge freaking cage. But yeah, no, sometimes I even wonder. Looks like she's the same color on the. Oh, that's funny. Image adjustments, hue, saturation. Let's go more towards that direction on that. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a look. Yeah, it looks different on different screens. Don't know why. But no, there are 4 different cages. There's YouTube, which is a cage in its own right. Then, actually no, there's multiple more cages, but there's society, the fact that everything is money blocked, and so on and so forth. But it gets crazier as everything goes. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things where it's just nothing you can do about how certain parts of life are, because they have been well established for the past couple of centuries. When I mean centuries, I mean centuries. This world has been like this for quite a while. A lot of people not moving on and such. Alright. Let's finish this right here. Come on. There we go. Adjust that back to normal. There we go. But yeah. But I look at both sides of the coin, always, all the time, and do calculations while I'm seeing everything play out. I do want to do all the different types of events and go out, meet people, and such. I just don't have enough money to actually acquire such. The thing is, I will never give up on my dreams. I will try this again multiple times, over and over, until I get it right. But, yeah, I know it. And the thing is, people have a bad look at artists. And it's like, why? Why are you looking at artists as if they're the plague? I'm not even joking on this. There's so many different cases out there that people look down on. Cryptocurrency is one of them. If anybody mentions cryptocurrency, they're going to have a bad time. It's like, why do we take these simple things and put them in negative connotations? It's like, have you even tried any of these sort of things? That is my question. It's like, have you even tried? But I don't think anybody would really answer that to that extent. But yeah, it is a glaring issue on all fronts. Okay. Oh, that would explain it. Let's see. No. Whoops. Let's just turn off the layer. There we go. And under the eye, just a little bit. Sorry, this happens quite a bit in Photoshop. It's one of the issues I have with it. There we are. Back to black, go back to the outline, and then just fill this in. But change the hardness to 100% and turn off the opacity. And I just fill that in. And right here, there we are. I work on the eyes. I work on the features a little bit more than anything else. I'm gonna give her more of a shade of blue for lips. Good. Just making sure on certain areas. A little bit further out. Good, good. Past the... Yeah. No, let's do it differently. There we go. Not that either. No. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. That's probably why I'm having a hard time. That's better. No wonder it didn't look right to me. And darker. Not that way. Just a tiny bit of pressing here. Just to add a little bit of darkness where it needs to be. And then the bright areas. But each layer is very important whenever doing anything like this. Then go back to dark, turn off that, and the hardness all the way up. looks right. Just change the size of the brush. And then carefully just draw lines where you need them within the color of your choosing. I use a darker color just to show them, but I don't use black. And I don't make them the same for other reasons. White on top of what's already done. So I can do that. Because that doesn't look right. But if I do this, for opacity, turn hardness back to 0. Create a larger brush. So you can't just... That's better. And voila. We have lips that are glossy to their extent. So far, she doesn't look human. Let's change that a little bit. The eyes, yeah. This is where the eyes are. There we go. So with the eyes, there are a few things to do to make it slightly more realistic on the eyes, or to make them glow. You can do that, but it's better just to do it towards the edge, where it needs to be. And then just make it pure white. There we go. This is the scalia of the eye, or scalia, whatever it is. I'm gonna give her interesting eyes. Why not? More of a pinkish hue. Bit of crimson red. And I add a little bit of blue. for the color of the pink, I'm gonna go lighter. And brush. Okay. We're going to go underneath those 2 layers that I have. Hardness to 0. There we go. And then I do need it darker in certain areas though. There's that. Lighter. And then the next thing I will need is just pure white. Ugh. And this will be no hardness. Size down. Okay, fade and hardness, sure. Sometimes you just need it in certain places. There we go. And then adjust this back. Add the iris. So far she looks more alive. Good, good. And it is 11:05. Okay. I'm going to, let's see. Let's give her a pink dress. Okay. And yes, I'll have to actually do a few things for that. There we go. Much better. Because I have to label everything too. Can't forget about the labels. But all I'm going to do today is put down the baseline of what I have. And then if I do work on it, I will most likely not record it, so there will be pieces of us or I have left unrecorded. But that and we need this too. I'm just having the base part of us like so. And then underneath we have more of a dark blue for underneath. There we go. For what it is. She's coming along nicely. I'm just doing little step by little step. And sort of a light blue for the other pieces of her clothing. So light blue here. And light blue here, because that's part of the same piece. Brush. Then this will be a lighter pink for this. Brush. Lighter pink brush. There we go. There's, to some extent, enough there. Okay. I'm just placing everything in its place. And what I'll do is clean up the outlines and make sure that it looks nice. But that's step one, and then the shading. But I'll save that for another time. I'm going to end this early, mostly because I feel really, really tired. And I'm gonna have a somewhat headache tomorrow, so but I do hope everybody is doing well, and please join on when you can, and if you can't, that's fine too, but it does help if you join with me. But yeah. So after that, we have the character. So let's put this in a folder first. And we'll just name her Duran. Alright. And then within this folder itself, that's where we create all the shadows and all that stuff. Drop shadow. So I do not want it to be so far away. Whoa. Yeah, I don't want her to be blended into the background. And then distance. Spread. But yeah, for the most part, there she is. And there's the shadow behind her. I do this with everything, so it makes it look nice. But yeah, I just wanted some sort of different background too, so. Alright, that will be all for today, but I do hope people will join next stream, and I will be streaming on, well, I'll try to stream for about an hour for each platform. It's just, today I just can't do it. Mostly because I don't know what's gotten into me, but today I just feel like I'm zonked out. But hope everybody has a good night, and this is Tim from TechArtist signing off. Well, TechArtist41. I couldn't just choose TechArtist. There's someone actually called that on YouTube. But hope you guys have a good night. This is TechArtist41 signing off. Thanks for joining, and those who join later, thanks for the support.